afternoon. Eagle, Nick, audience. You know what I mean, Vern. Hello, Michael Kunkel, the Truth Spitter. Great to see you, brother. Good afternoon, Deadly Kitten. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I'm hiding in this shade over here by the Sunrise Market right here up under these crepe myrtle trees. Ain't that pretty? Got some real pretty crepe myrtles right here by me. Got my bike parked over here. I'm just hiding out in that shade trying to keep from getting too hot out here today. You know what I mean, Vern? Boy, you can tell when you're getting close to the 4th of July. That doggone gasoline has done went back up to $2.85 a gallon. And the diesel has shot all the way up to $3.48 a gallon. Now that gas has went up over 20 cents a gallon the past couple of weeks. They got the fireworks display set up outside, selling fireworks right here out in front of this Walmart neighborhood market here located in Dalton, Georgia off of Walnut Avenue. Yeah, I'm watching out for bees. There's not a whole lot of shade out here today, but I found what I could find. Y'all be sure to go over and check out Nicole B's live stream. Miss Nicole B is live right now. There goes the Dalton Police Department. There's the first Dalton Police Department officer just went by. After 3 minutes, so it didn't take long before they start cruising by. Yeah, I don't like fireworks. I might go out somewhere and live stream some of them, but I'm not going to light them. I don't want to blow my hand off. It is a gorgeous day out here today, but it is mighty, mighty hot. Yeah, I know that's right. It'd sort of be hard to ride that bicycle with only one hand. It wouldn't be impossible, but it would be a lot harder. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Gustavo Miranda from Brazil. Hello, Brazil. How you doing? Please be sure to subscribe if you have not already done so. Gustavo, check out my YouTube channel. Gustavo. You know, that last name, Miranda, is where the United States of America got our Miranda rights. Where the police have to read you your rights because of a past case where they arrested somebody without reading them their rights. It's now called a Miranda warning. Good morning, devil on my shoulder. How you doing this morning? Hello, John C. How you doing, brother? Great to see you. It's hotter than a $2 pistol out here. You know what I mean, Vern? But EagleNick is all right. I'm over here hid out in the shade up and under this crepe myrtle tree. Hello, Adam's Empire. Hello to you, Chino. 10:30. Yeah, everything is pretty good today there, John C. We're just sitting up here out of that blazing sun over here under the crepe myrtle trees here at the Sunrise Market. Now, for some reason or another, I will not receive a payment this month from YouTube. I won't be paid from YouTube until between July the 21st and July the 26th. Right now, they owe me $127 that I should receive between July the 21st and July the 26th. So that'll only be 2 payments out of 3 months. But I didn't start my YouTube channel trying to get rich. You know, I didn't really even know that you could actually make money off of YouTube. Now, these past 2 months, the bulk of the money I'll receive came from the ad revenue. But I have received a lot of super thanks, super chat, super stickers. Them supers really help, but I do not push people to use them. I let them use them at their own discretion. You know, I'm sure they can see they're there. I'm not like other YouTube channels. I don't get on here asking people to use them. I might remind people that they are active. Now, I have been able to set up memberships for well over a year now, but I do not have memberships because I do not want to limit who can watch my content. I don't want to make anybody have to pay to get to see my content. Good afternoon, Billy Burns. Great to see you, brother. How you doing? All is good, but it could be better. You know what I mean, Vern? We're just hanging out up here in the shade under these crepe myrtle trees. Here at the Sunrise Market, keeping an eye on Walnut Avenue out here at the Hamilton Connector. There's been one Dalton Police Department officer right by headed west. That was just a little after the first 3 minutes of the live stream. I tell you, this extremely hot weather, it's hard for me to get out in it. I can't be out in that direct sun too long. I get too hot. Well, I didn't make enough last year to have to worry about paying Uncle Sam anything. I only made $700 something last year, so I didn't file taxes on it. So far, I've received one payment for $117. They owe me $127 in July, so it don't look like I'm going to make enough that I'll have to worry about paying taxes next year either, because I very seriously doubt I'll make over $12,000 in less than 6 months. Yeah, YouTube dips their hands into your pocket pretty doggone deep on what you make on YouTube. I figured if I made $700 last year off YouTube, YouTube probably made $1,400. Yeah, I've had a lot of great people send me money directly via Cash App. Pinned message, I'm creator, aka Andy. He sent me L50 to Nicole B in the United States, and then Nicole B sent it directly to my Cash App, and then she turned around and sent me $50 herself. L50 what turns out to be $65, something like that. But you never know when you're going to see somebody get pulled over right here in this area. So we could have a traffic stop before it's over. There's a lot of wrecks in this area. I need to get me one of them handheld selfie sticks like Milton uses on Flex Your Freedoms. If y'all have not ever seen Flex Your Freedoms on YouTube, y'all are missing out. You should check them out. BCNN, Butt Crack News Network. They are the best in the business. You know what I mean, Vern? Be sure to check out Flex Your Freedoms on YouTube. Tell them EagleNick sent you. Now, unlike EagleNick, I've got under 10,000 subscribers. I think Flex Your Freedoms has nearly 200,000. I'm not telling people to go to Flex Your Freedoms because I'm trying to advertise for them, because they are way above and beyond EagleNick. That is just one of the channels that I love to watch. I love to see Grandma. I love it when Billy Butt Crack's out there. Check out all of my subscriptions. Check out Michael Kunkel, the True Spitter, as well. Yeah, Michael, I don't know what it is. My channel still does not get the views I was getting months and months back. It has dropped off again a little bit on the views. I don't know what it is. When your channel takes a hit, it takes a long time for it to recover. I mean, I got over 5 million views in the first year. I was extremely blessed to where I was receiving from 20,000 to 70-something thousand views on a live stream. I was picking up between 25 to 100 plus new subscribers on every live stream before my channel took such big hits. Now, that 2.5 months that I had to serve in the Whitfield County Detention Center seemed to hurt most of all, because I was not able to create any new content for those 2.5 months. That is something YouTube really frowns upon, you not creating new content every single day. But hey, when you're locked up for exercising your constitutional rights and you have your constitutional rights violated, it ain't like I could ask them for a cell phone to try to do a live stream. Now, you can check out Northwoods Press. They are also in my subscriptions, and Northwoods Press, They actually called me, video call inside the Whitfield County Detention Center, and he has content on his YouTube channel where they were talking to me from inside the Whitfield County Detention Center. But you know, if I would have been able to got some of that content put on my channel while I was locked up, it wouldn't have affected it so bad. Now, my brother did one live stream for me while I was locked up, but he has severe problems with his diabetes, so he was only able to do one. Hello, no name. No, sir, I'm from Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. We got carpet crooks and cops, and a lot of crooked cops that's on the carpet. You know what I mean, Vern? Well, you never know, the shrimp god. We might have tornadoes at any time. It is a beautiful day. The sun is shining real bright. Oh, EagleNick is hid out in the shade over here by my friend's store here at the Sunrise Market, sitting up in under these crepe myrtle trees, trying to stay cool, trying to make sure not to get too hot out here. Don't want to get out here and have a heat stroke. I'm sure there's a lot of them public servants that would like it if I had a heat stroke out here. Well, yes, sir. My accent is 100% real. It is nothing fake about it. You know, a lot of people says that I fake my accent, but why the hell would anybody want to sound like I do on purpose? I actually sound the way I do because I don't have a choice. Well, no name, I have my constitutional rights violated, was wrongfully convicted for trespassing at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, Georgia. I was wrongfully convicted on October the 2nd of 2024. Now, the maximum penalty for criminal trespassing is a 12 months and $1,000 fine. Yet they maliciously prosecuted me. They maliciously sentenced me. They sentenced me to more than allowed by law. That $1,000 fine, I've already paid $1,934. And I had to make one more probation payment of $55 coming up on July the 3rd. That will be $1,989 that I had to pay on a $1,000 fine, as well as serving 5 months in detention. I'm just trying to stay out of that direct sun right now, just seeing what I can do. I forced myself to get out again today. I've been suffering severe panic attacks and anxiety attacks. But I figured, what the hell, I'm not going to let them just keep me hid out at my house. I might get out here and do what I can do, even though it may not be much. Hello, Amy Elizabeth from Lake Lemon, Indiana. Thank you so much for coming on to the live stream. Please be sure to subscribe if you've not already done so. Good afternoon, explorers, or us. How you doing? Great to see you again. I might end up having to peel this shirt off because it's getting mighty hot out here. You can see by my face how red my face is already. That's where I've got out here and got a little bit too much sun the other day. Miss Amy Elizabeth, that sure does sound awesome. Biscuits and gravy. Now that is something EagleNick growed up on here in Dalton, Georgia. I tell you, my mother's been passed away for a few years now. I sure do miss her, and I miss her cooking. Couldn't nobody cooking biscuits and gravy like my mama. Good afternoon, Lorenzo Herrera. Great to see you again. Hope you're doing all right. It ought to be about time for another one of them Dalton Police Department officers to cruise by. It's been like nearly 19 minutes. No, wait, it's been 24 minutes since that first police officer came riding by. There's usually a whole lot of them riding up and down through here. Now, they might have gotten wind that EagleNick. Oh, this is sitting out here in the shade running that there live stream out toward Walnut Avenue, so they may be hiding. Here lately, when I would see one parked off the side of the road, before I could get my phone set up to try to go live or even start recording, they run like a scalded dog. Good afternoon, Sergio Edits. We are live in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Located 90 miles due north of Atlanta, Georgia. And hello to you, Alexandra Alex. Got a couple of motorcycles going by. Sounds like they're playing that Queen. No, wait, that was David Bowie. David Bowie's Under Pressure. EagleNick is sitting out here in the shade trying to keep from getting too hot right now. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. Check out my content and you'll know what my channel is all about. Now, I am a First Amendment auditor, but I am a constitutionalist. I believe in holding our government, our public servants accountable. But I also like to get out somewhere like this and sit and just do a live stream where I can chat with everybody to see where everybody is from, more like a meet and greet. Nope, that is Dalton, Illinois. Dolton, Illinois. This is Dalton, Dalton, Georgia. But we have a lot of crooked public servants in Dalton, Georgia that give themselves gifts. Our state representative, Mr. Casey Carpenter, gave himself lavish gifts by pushing to get funding to build the Carpentry Hotel in downtown Dalton, Georgia, that he is 1/3 owner of, which received city funding, tax dollars from the city of Dalton to fund the construction of the Carpentry Hotel. Now, there was a national uproar about a former Dalton, Georgia police officer, Leslie Allen O'Neill, who disgraced badge number 614 while he was working for the Dalton Police Department. Now, he violated EagleNick Audit's constitutional rights by illegally seizing my name to put on a loitering warning, but he really sealed the deal when he pulled over a college student, said he witnessed her turn right on red where it was illegal. When it all came out and it was all said and done, his dash cam video revealed that he was lying under oath, that it was not that young college student who had committed the no turn on red illegally. It was a totally different vehicle. Yeah, he chose to stand by what he said. And then he cried like a little girl, saying the Dalton Police Department didn't adequately defend him against false accusations, when the accusations wasn't false. It was an illegal traffic stop because he did not observe that vehicle commit any crimes. It was a totally different vehicle. So that made the stop unlawful. It amounted to false imprisonment and kidnapping by putting her in handcuffs and taking her to the jail. He asked her, said, "Have you ever been to jail?" And she said, "No." And he said, "Well, you're going now." But he had been investigated a couple of different times. He shouldn't have been with the Dalton Police Department anyway. Good afternoon, Mr. Alan Davis. Great to see you this afternoon, brother. Good afternoon, Rex and Ashley Vance. It is great to see y'all again. That is 100% accurate. Amy Elizabeth, back the blue until it happens to you. Now, there's a bunch of people out there that does not understand what it means to try to hold our public servants accountable. They call EagleNick a troublemaker, say that I'm only looking for clicks and views. But hell, if a person has a half a brain, you know, if a YouTube channel wants to survive, they need the clicks and views. Hello, Fab Daddy 44, Ladybug K, how you doing? Yes, sir, Rex. And Icy Vance, it is mighty, mighty hot out here in Dalton, Georgia as well. That is why EagleNick is sitting over here in the shade under these. That's why I'm sitting over here in the shade. Ladybug, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just trying to stay over here in the shade. Now, I won't be able to stay at the shade headed back toward the house. I'll have to be riding out in that sun, but I'm going to be sure to peel this shirt off so I don't get so hot. Ladybug, ladybug. Yeah, I'm just sitting out over here under these crepe myrtle trees. It took me a minute to remember they're called crepe myrtles. It just slipped my mind for a little bit. Good afternoon, Tubal Kane. Well, Rex and Icy Vance, this here is a crepe myrtle. Boy, all these stores is preparing for the 4th of July, raising that price of that gasoline up sky high. Look, there's one of my crow buddies. My crow buddies is out here flying around. Yeah, EagleNick is somewhat of an introvert. I don't really get out and about a lot. I will come out all the time to do live streams, but I don't really go to a lot of different places. I do not like big crowds. Good afternoon, Georgia regulator. EagleNick. Oh, this. You know what I mean, Vern? I'm doing pretty doggone good. I'm over here hid out in the shade at the Sunrise Market here right off Walnut Avenue, located directly across from that Walmart neighborhood market. Sitting over here under these crepe myrtle trees trying to stay in the shade. It doesn't look like it's going to stay shady for too much longer up in here. That sun is starting to creep in a little bit farther. Just trying to stay out of that direct sunlight the best I can for now, because it is mighty, mighty hot. It sure is, Brett. It is a scorcher. Thank you, Explorers R Us. I really do appreciate it. It gets real discouraging at times, but I try to do the best I can of creating new content. It is real bad when you have panic attacks and anxiety attacks that cripples you to keep you inside, you know. Sometimes it's hard to go out of my house. A lot of days I don't even want to get out of bed for a fear something's going to happen. I guarantee you could put some cookie dough out here in this sun and it would bake them. But it is hard to believe we've not seen any more of those Dalton Police Department officers come by in nearly 40 minutes. Yeah, we got that muggy heat here. It's like getting slapped in the face by a hot, wet blanket. I see one of my homeless friends, Joey, going down through here. But I would like to thank everyone for coming on to the live stream. I guess we're going to get ready to go ahead and end it. That sun is starting to get a little bit too far up and under this crepe myrtle. Starting to get mighty hot. I guess I might go ahead and end the live stream, and I might head on down toward the south. I might have to peel this shirt off first. I ain't gonna do it on the live stream. I don't want to scare nobody to death. You know what I mean, Vern? I've already got people talking about me bad enough. You have a very blessed day, Amy Elizabeth. Thank you so much. I hope you're subscribed. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for coming on to the live stream. I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Bye, Tubal Kane, Amy Elizabeth, Georgia Regulator, John C., Explorers, Rex and Ashley Vance, Ladybug, Alan Davis, Fab Daddy, the True Spitter, John C., Alexandre Alex, Sergio Edits. And if I missed anyone else, I pray that you have a blessed day as well. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Try not to think of people that you do not know as a stranger, but more like a sister or a brother. United we stand, but divided we fall. I am EagleNick Audits, and I love you all. EagleNick Audits. Peace and bacon grease. You know what I mean, Vern? I am EagleNick. And I'm out.